Vision Vintage! Guess who we have here today? They came in. The Boglin Imps. We have Blobkin. And, oh, sorry, Bones. Sorry, let me get your baby here. And Bog-o-bones. Little imp Bog-o-bones. Beware, do not poke fingers through netting. I'm thinking about actually opening these guys up, as much as I hate to do it, because being the collector that I am, I'm one of those type of collectors where I don't like opening things. So I know there's a big split between people in the collecting community of whether or not you should open, but I definitely don't like opening things. But I may actually open these guys after all. But we have the Boglin Imp. So cool. Look at him with his yellow creepy eyes and his orange skin and little black paint on him. And look at their cute little tails. I love these little tails and the bumps going down and the way they're shaped in little stubby pieces, as opposed to the long tails, long pointy tails of the adult Boglins, the big Boglins, the old Halloween Boglin Blobkin. I love him. I'm obviously super stoked about having these guys now in my collection, and I missed the first wave. I was so disappointed that I missed the first wave of the new Halloween Boglin Imps. I was waiting on a graphic design payment and missed out because I was like a few hours late basically, and they had all sold out. But thankfully, Tim Clark has done a second wave of these little guys, and here is old Bog-o-bones himself. Look at him, old Bones and his turning eyes, the old style Boglin. I've already done a little bit of a review on these two guys, so let's focus a little bit more on the new dudes, shall we? So these are the new Boglin Imps, and I've never opened up one of these packages before, but I am going to open them up, as much as I kind of hate to do this. But I want to get him out and play with the little guy. So I want to try to keep the package as good as possible and kind of keep it. I will keep it. I'm not going to throw it away, obviously, because I am a collector, but I want to get this guy out and take a look at him. Oh, he's so neat. Look at his little antennas up here, little black antennas, and his wobbly little hands. As you can see, these guys are super wobbly. And this is what it looks like up inside the new Boglins. Got those little pinned in eyeballs and this little puppeteering mouth section in here. Get inside and oh, it's an imp. He's so cool. Look at him wobble, 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 wobble. Let's look at him beside of his daddy. Shall we look at him beside of his daddy? I don't know if it's his daddy or his mommy, but here we go. Let's get a little family shot. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. You're so cute. What I like about this is that the little Blobkin has this little knob, little nobule up here, and the big one has these little sunken in areas up here. I like that you can kind of put your finger in. I don't know what those are. What are those? I mean, I love them. The textures are so cool. So there we go. Got that pumpkin mouth, and he's got his little pumpkin mouth. He's got little more teeth than his daddy has. That's kind of funny. Then we've got little baby Bog-o-bones with his baby blue eyes and his little teeth and his little hands with these black fingernails. I love him there, black fingernails. Look at him. And then you've got this spinal column going down the back, and I'm going to open him up too and cringe at the thought of it, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it anyhow. I'm breaking molds here, guys. I'm breaking my mold. I'm trying to do new things here at Vision Vintage. Things that I would not normally want to do. I would normally not do. So let's break out little Bog-o-bones. Hello, Bog-o-bones. Let's see how these guys differ. Look at these. Look, he's got a little more pointy of a nose, it looks like, and he's got these little black insides of his ears. And look at him. Watch him go. Watch him go. Look at his little bendable ears. I love him. And he's got his little nobules up here too. And here's what the back of old Bog-o-bones, the imp, looks like. These imps are so cool. Remind me of little creatures that hang out with big creatures. The inside of Bog-o-bones right here. Inside view of the man. I'm a baby. Mama? Mama? Not the mama. Not the mama. So So here is Bog-o-bones beside of Big Bog-o-bones. Bog-o-bones imp beside of Big Bog-o-bones. Bog-o-bones got these creepy eyes and obviously has stayed up way too many late nights with his baby imp, and or maybe she. I don't know. Is this he, she? I don't know. I kind of maybe feel like that Bog-o-bones is a she, and then maybe that Blobkin is like the he. I don't really know, but what I do know is that I love the old designs on the hands where we have these segmented parts for the phalanges. Little placement of the mouth. Mouths are very similar. Got the darkened rings around the eyes and the nose. And Bog-o-bones, the big version, has this painted part on the nose, and the little imp doesn't. And Bog-o-bones on the top always had this sort of lightning bolt crack effect on top of the skull. But the baby Boglin has the little nobules on there. So I'm very impressed with Tim Clark's new little molds that he's doing, and this new squishy material that he's come up with. And they look kind of glistening. This kind of reminds you of the old Halloween candies here, the orange and black peanut butter chews that everybody just loves so much. Not really, but I'm exaggerating that. And just the detail that Tim's able to get on these new guys with this new molding and production process is just, I think, really touching on what people want to see, and that's that rubbery quality. I think that's truly what made the Boglins back in the day, is this rubberized material that kids love, the squishiness, the realisticness of it. Realisticness, is that even a word? Probably not. Finally, one of the things that I wanted to mention about Boglins that maybe I don't know if I have in my other videos or not. You can tell me if I have in the comments, and if I have, that's fine. But is their ability to slap, So we always enjoyed that. We'd have slap fights with them. And these little guys, look at their little arms. They can pretty much do the same thing. So super cool. Thank you, Tim Clark, for the new Bog-o-bones and Blobkin and all the new Boglins that you're coming up with, and all these great things that we all enjoy. We're just happy at Vision Vintage to be able to share these guys with you. And all, excuse me.
Hey, why did you not let me out of my knitting?